because it was still like daylight. It was like 6 o'clock, but it was whack because it's like one of those movies that ended and it was just like to be continued. What the hell is that? Like, what is it with the shows nowadays doing two-parters, or like movies apparently are doing that now, like end on a cliffhanger, like bring back the times where shows ran full through, okay, a full season, or movies like one good solid movie, you know, like I feel like this is a thing now. They trying to make you wait in the anticipation and then it ends up being shit. Part 2 is like crappy, you know. It's a thing now for whatever reason. It's frustrating. Like Power, Ghost, I believe the season finale, the mid-season finale is today for part 1. Like, do you hear how that sounds? Mid-season finale for part 1. Like, what the hell? I'm just being a hater. Also, I'm super impatient. Like, if the season is out, I want to see it, you know? But yeah, I thought that was odd. I don't think I said the name of the movie. I think it was The Stranger. I have no idea. I'll put it on the screen if I remember the name of the movie. But yeah, it was very bizarre. And I was just kind of like, anyways. So yeah, so my 4th of July was very, very chill. Didn't do much. I feel like am I hunching over? I'm like trying to work on my posture. But anytime I'm filming, I feel like I need to be close to the mic. Maybe I'll hold up the mic. I just felt like I looked like I was hunched over. But anyways, yeah, my 4th of July was chill. What did you guys do? So I had 4th of July off, but I did not have a Friday off, but I did take PTO. Because like, what's really going on at work the day after 4th of July, right? Nothing. So thank God I took the day off because today has actually been insane. My poor doggo, you know I have 2 dogs, Oso and Rosie. Oso and Rosie. And 2 days ago I noticed that Oso had like a little bump like squeeze him in, because I feel like the vet that I go to is always super busy. So I was so appreciative. They immediately, were like, yep, bring him in. They took him to the back. And so apparently that happened also because he didn't get his anal glands expressed. I think that's how so it's actually really gross. It's like if they don't get their anal glands like expressed, I guess like all that like secretion or fluid or whatever the hell that's supposed to come out just builds up, and that's what caused his abscess, and the abscess ruptured. But it happened so quickly. Now I know about dogs needing to get their anal glands expressed. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen if I'm saying it wrong. Because my dog Rosie actually showed symptoms that she's due to get her anal glands expressed. She's butt scooting all the time, and it's like a really like fishy odor. It's gross. It smells so bad, but she shows signs. So I recently said like I seen her butt scooting. I was like, oh, okay, I need to set an appointment to go and get her anal glands expressed. And no point in time in the last few weeks or anything has also scooted, as he showed, like he's trying to like scratch his behind or chase his behind. He no odor, no anything, so he didn't show any symptoms. And the vet told me that happens, that some dogs show symptoms and others don't. So that's why it's important to just kind of, now that this happened, she was like, I would just recommend bringing them in monthly or every 2 months to get their anal glands expressed. So this is something that can happen to any dog. It's not just Frenchies. But I read somewhere that it's more common with smaller dogs. So if I was looking it up today, and I was reading about some cases where dogs, they're like anal cavity like gets completely blocked, and like they're not even able to like poop or anything. So it's like it's more severe where they have to get surgery. So I'm so grateful that like that wasn't his case, because that would have been so much more expensive and like, you know, recovery for him, like the whole nine. So yeah, I'm just really happy he's okay and that he's home and he's fine. He's acting like himself. He's eating. He's trying to play, and I'm like, please take it easy. I keep trying to put a diaper on him, and he lets me. But like, if you ever had to put on a diaper on a dog, you know, like it doesn't really stay on too well. So I'm just like behind him every 5 minutes, wiping, just making sure the area is clean. Yeah, that was the headache of the day. Also, my grandma, who lives in Puerto Rico, is not doing too well health-wise, and I had plans on going in August to go visit her. But my mom called me today and let me know that she thinks it's best if I came sooner than August, because she's really not doing well. So obviously I'm like, absolutely, it's really it's breaking my heart. But I was a little worried because when I got my tickets to fly to Puerto Rico, I didn't get insurance, because I was like, I don't see any reason why I would cancel if anything changed, which was the case. So I had to change the flight, and so I called the customer service, and they were super nice, and they were able to help. They assisted me in changing my flight to a sooner date, and I just had to pay the difference in the tickets, which kind of sucked. But nonetheless, it's not like I lost money, you know, from the previous tickets that I bought. So that's a positive. You know, the reasons why I'm going are not, but I'm grateful that I was able to at least change the tickets and, you know, hopefully get there and see her before things worsen. So keep her in your prayers. If you pray, if you believe in God, keep her in your prayers. My sweet, sweet, sweet grandma. Keep me in your prayers. Keep my family in your thoughts. But yeah, today has been a very heavy and stressful day. But there are so many things I'm still grateful for, and I'm glad that I can still have this point of view. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we have hard days and everything is just like